create a product in Zoho CRM, there are multiple modules involved. To support the product information, required variants, images, media files, and potentially price lists. You may also have modules to dynamically manage attributes like brands, suppliers, and manufacturers. And if you're selling a large product portfolio and require product reports, menus, or filters, or to simply find products on the order form or Ecommerce website, then you may need the taxonomy module to create your product hierarchy. Your business requirements will help define how many of these modules apply to your overall business setup. Importing your product information is normally recommended at the outset of your project, but often requires specialist experience with the initial data load to ensure the data load is completed correctly. Please reach out to our team for further assistance. If you are managing or entering single products, the Add Product widget simplifies the process by creating all the required module records for you. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create or update a product you want to sell. Go to Products module, and on the right side of the screen, click on this button called Add Product. This will open a pop-up of the widget. In Product Information, Add is selected by default, which means you are creating a new product. If you're updating an existing product instead, click Update. For a full walkthrough, refer to the Updating Products video. The product name is automatically generated by combining the product title and SKU. Start by entering the product title. For the SKU, you can either enter it manually or enable Automate SKU. When automation is turned on, the field will be disabled. Next, select the appropriate unit of measure. From a multi-select pick list, choose the applicable taxes for this product. Then, select the primary tax to be applied. To help with organization and filtering, link the product to a taxonomy. This defines where the product sits within your product hierarchy. For this drop-down, product type records must already exist and be connected to your taxonomy. Once you select a product type, the system automatically displays all matching taxonomies for you to choose from. You can link multiple taxonomies if required. You can also link tags, which makes searching and reporting easier later on. If a tag doesn't exist, click Add New. Enter the tag name. Once added, the new tag is automatically selected and appears at the bottom of the list. Like taxonomy, you can link multiple tags to a product. On the right-hand side, we capture supplier and costing information. Select the supplier from the drop-down, or you can also do a search, or click Add if the supplier doesn't exist in your system. If you outsource the product from different brands or manufacturers, you can also assign a brand and manufacturer. Next, select the price list. You can select multiple price lists to sync the product with. If your supplier is local, simply enter the unit cost excluding tax and the unit price including tax. For overseas suppliers, confirm if the supplier currency and exchange rate is correct. Then enter the supplier unit cost and copy this to the unit cost excluding tax field. This field allows you to enter your own unit cost to allow a buffer between the calculate exchange rate value and your recorded unit cost. Please note, this field is not used for calculating COGS, but is used for budgeting and forecasting purchase costs before freight and taxes. And the system will automatically calculate the local supplier unit cost, so you can now enter the pricing. Enter your supplier notes, and if you have Ecommerce set up, you can also link the product here. Then add in your product description, and upload your product images here. Please note, the maximum file size allowed is 20 megabytes, and only the following formats are supported. We can now proceed to step 2, variants. Variants are used when a product comes in multiple options, such as size, color, or type. These options support the product variant details. Each product can have one or many variants. Here, you can add and manage each variant without having to create separate products. On the right-hand side, Apply Same Price and Cost is automatically selected, ensuring that all generated variants will have their pricing applied. Next, tick on Select by Size, and a green plus icon will appear. The first drop-down is your size group, and the drop-down on the right is the size name. Select the group and the size you need. To add more, click on the plus icon. And to add more size options for the product, click Create New. Please note, these drop-downs are driven by datasets. The size group is the dataset type, and the name is the actual size value. So when you add a new size, the system automatically creates a dataset record. Then add in the SKU suffix. Once done, click Confirm. Next is Select by Color. Tick on Select by Color and add in your options. Click on Confirm once done. And lastly, Select by Type. This is used to categorize what kind of product you're creating. Add in your product type and click Confirm. Once that's all set, you can decide the order for naming your product variants. This order also controls how the product SKU is generated. In this example, I'll set option 1 as color, option 2 is size, and option 3 is type, using the suffix for each option. Your SKUs can be customized to suit your business requirements. Scroll down to view the variants generated with the pricing pre-populated. Use the delete icon to remove any variants that are not required. The next step is we are now going to assign the product images we uploaded earlier to the variants. At this stage, you can still add additional images. Select the master primary image. This will control what will be displayed in the order form on tile view. And on the same image, select all variants that apply. Repeat the steps for the other variants. Then click Save. If your system supports barcode scanning, you can enter the codes here. But in this example, I'll leave this blank. In cases where the cost or price varies by size, you can modify it here. Now we're moving on to step 3, price lists. Here, each variant of your product is listed along with its unique SKU. The price lists you selected on tab 1 are displayed here and is based on the currency for that price list. On this tab, you can update the default tax on the pick list to match the product and relevant price list. Each price list is either inclusive or exclusive of tax. For each price list, you can update the unit pricing based on the tax rule displayed. Once you have completed your changes, click on Save Changes. In step 4, Publish. Sync the product to your e-commerce site. If this step isn't required right now, you can stop here and publish later. Select the product or variant name by ticking on the tick box on the right, or click on this box to tick all of the items belonging to a price list. When you click Publish, this pop-up appears. This is the final checkpoint before products are pushed out to your e-commerce website. Each row represents a price list. Price lists that aren't selected will still appear, but they'll be grayed out. This allows you to control how the same product is managed across different price lists. In the selected column, you can see how many product variants are selected out of all the variants generated. Only the selected product variants will be published. Anything not selected is excluded. The product status column is always set to active and cannot be changed here. The key control is price list by product status. This determines whether the price list product is immediately available for sale or held back. When set to active, the price list product is live and available to sell once synced. When set to draft, the price list product is created and synced but not available for sale. This is typically used while stock is being prepared, pricing is being reviewed, or the product is planned for a future release. The external sync option controls when a product is synced to your e-commerce platform. If the product status is active, external sync is automatically set to sync now, making the product available for sale as soon as the sync completes. If the product status is draft, you can choose to sync it immediately or hold off and sync it later when the product is ready to be published. Once everything has been reviewed, click Confirm to publish the selected price list products. The products have now been published, and the price list by product status have reflected. Close the widget and refresh the Products module. Here you can see all the product variants. When you go to the order form, by default, the master products will display in tile view, and click on the master product to view other variants. You can also view by list and search for the product name, and it will display all the product variants. From here, You can now proceed to update your stocks in stock management. Watch the warehouse products and SOH updates video to learn more.